Hello and welcome to the Tavern Chat podcast. I am your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor of the Tenkars Tavern blog. So today we're going to start out with something a little different. Now, if you are a longtime reader of the Tenkars Tavern blog, you've seen that we have posted about GoFundMe's and other fundraisers for uh, health, family issues, death in the families, things that our community, members of our community, have been found in need, and we've all stepped up. We've stepped up to help them because, in the short run, in the long run, what a community means is coming together. You help your own, you protect your own. It's what we do. One of the very active members of the Taverns community, Josh Beckelhimer, he's in need. His family is in need. Okay. Now, it's not raising money for a medical emergency, although it certainly does have an impact on the family and their access to medical care. His wife is pregnant. She's out on maternity. They've only got one income coming in right now. They've already got one small child, and their single car has died. I mean, I've been there when a transmission's gone. Thankfully, I was covered under warranty. If I hadn't, it would have cost me many thousands of dollars to get that car back on the road. I live in New York City. I am blessed with mass transit, subways, buses, lots of car service if I required it, if I needed it. I don't believe Winston-Salem, North Carolina has access to those same kind of mass transit benefits one can use if you don't have a car. And it's something that's needed. Now, Josh and his family, they're looking to raise $3,500 to get their car back up and running for a new transmission or even a rebuilt transmission. That's pretty much the going cost. Without that, they have no car. I don't know how Josh is getting to work, maybe the kindness of friends and co-workers, how they're going to shop for food without relying on others to take them there. Doctor's appointments, like I said, Josh's wife is pregnant. It's not an easy pregnancy, is what my understanding is. Some complications, so we want to get this family back up on their feet. Longtime readers of the Tavern, if you've been following on the blog side, you know that when members of our community, not just the Taverns community, but the OSR or gaming at large, when they are in need, we do our best to step up. We've done it for deaths in the family, medical expenses, other expenses similar to this. We are there to help our community. That's in the long term. The short term, community is about helping each other. It is about being there for each other. This is your, to some extent, extended family. That's what a real community is about. So, with that said, what I am going to do in the name of the Tenkars Tavern community is, if you help Josh and his family by donating to his GoFundMe, I'm going to ask that you comment either on the blog post or leave a voicemail if you're doing it through this podcast. And let me know exactly how much you pledged, how much you donated to the GoFundMe. The Tavern will match the first $250 raised by the community that is the Tavern. So if we raised over, $250 or more, I will put $250 into the pot. This is what your monies do for you. When you support the Patreon, when you support this podcast, when you use the affiliate links for RPG Now, Amazon, Humble Bundle, whatever. Those monies that you raise for the tavern, which go for usually anything from buying better equipment for the podcast or maybe a rise for my second monitor so I don't have a bunch of crap in front of it on my desk. Even beers and lunch for me at my local pub, whatever it's going for. When something like this happens, when a member of our community is in need, that's where the money goes. Okay? I've done this before. I will do this again. Community. It's what makes us special. Taking care of our own is what makes us the amazing community that we are. Now, I understand that not everybody listening to this and not everybody's going to be reading the associated post that goes along with this is going to be able to help. Even $1. Some people are literally like Josh's family, paycheck to paycheck. I understand that. They understand that. Give it wings. Get the word out. Okay? Now, if you wish to donate to Josh's GoFundMe, I've used one of the shortened rebrandly links for this. It should be easy enough to remember. I'm going to give it to you right now. I'll give it to you again. tenkars-tavern.games. Now that's going to be the root of pretty much every link I ever give out in this podcast. tenkars-tavern.games /JBfund. Josh Beckelhimer Fund. JBfund. tenkars-tavern.games /JBfund. All right. Anything's appreciated. If you can give $1, give $1. Let me know. Like I said, though, you can even do it, I guess, in the comments in the GoFundMe when you make a donation. If you just want to say the tavern sent me, I'll keep track of it all. Like I said, I will match the first $250 that the members of this community raised for Josh and his family. I certainly hope we go beyond $250. I hope that we can get the family where they need to be and get them back on the road and get them in a good place, in a good mindset, healthy mindset. And remember, when you're in need, when you yourself are in a position like this, the tavern will be there for you. The tavern's community will be there for you. That's what a community is. I thank everybody who's been listening, and I thank everybody who will be giving. I thank everybody who will be spreading the word for Josh. Like I said, you can take the link I just gave you and post it otherwise and otherwhere, and it will go to it'll redirect to Josh's GoFundMe link, tenkars-tavern.games /JBfund. All right. Let's take care of a member of our community, and in turn, the community will be there for you when you need it. All right, folks, this is a special episode for that type of stuff. Thank you for listening. Stay safe. Be well. God bless. And if you can give, I'm going to give you a second God bless. And I'll step in and talk with you all again tomorrow. Thanks in advance.